everyone. My name is Judy Nemeth, and today we're going to work on releasing the legs, focusing on releasing through the fascial lines, the connective tissues. This is going to allow the hip to really lengthen and to either adjust internally, externally, whichever way it's pinned, whether your hip is pinned in or out. We're going to work both sides. But if you do feel more in one area, definitely be gentle with yourself. We're not trying to hurt ourselves. We're trying to very gently massage and allow stuff to align. The fascia system definitely takes a second for you to really feel what's going on. So we're going to be sitting in these positions for a couple minutes. So if you want to turn on some music to listen to in the background, something to help you focus, to get out of your outer surroundings and into what's going on in your body, because that's what we're learning to feel. So we're going to start with the band. You don't have to do this with the band, but the band helps you feel kind of the movement that we're looking for, but also we're going to do a round without the band because there is part of the hip that is accessed without the band when you're doing the same movement. So put the band around one foot, gently lie back. And now as you're holding this foot, gently lift the heel off and push the bottom of the foot towards the bottom of the mat. So you should feel your whole right leg pushing down, pushing through the heel. The band is really there to help you feel those counter energies, the counter movement, where the heel is pushing out, but the hip is wanting it to pull in. And take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing through that right heel, out through the bottom of the mat. And now we're going to gently turn the toes to the right. And you're going to draw the leg out to the side, the band assisting the leg to pull out. But really what the band is there for the foot to push into it. So the band is more like the rest of your leg. And again, pushing the heel out, 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 out. Toes out, spread apart. Everything pushing towards the out of the heel. You might feel your hips start to shake. That is energy that needs to be released, that is trapped in there. Big inhale. Now, you have the option to draw the foot back to where it was and pull up. Or you can take the full rotation and draw the leg all the way up through the outside. Now right here, you just want to gently pull. Push the heel up to the ceiling. Feel it lengthen through the side of the hip. You're really not trying to putting a lot of tension with the band. You're just trying to let the body understand that the heel needs to push against the resistance coming down. It's also great for the hamstring. And now what I want you to do, I'm going to spin around so you can see the angle better. What you're going to do is you're going to let the foot fall over to the left and let the toes fall towards the floor as well. So that big toe is drawing down towards the floor, The outside of the right heel is lifted up, And the rest of the toes kind of follow that big toe. So the right hip is then internally rotated. And you can switch hands if you'd like to. If you want to feel over on the right side with the right hand, you can take the hand and you can actually draw the hip down. Because again, we're pushing out through the heel. Yes, you're drawing your toes down to the floor, but you're also continuing to telescope that leg out. Think of a telescope where it just wants to expand out, 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 out. That is what we're trying to do with this leg. Take some big breaths. You might feel a little something in this side. So if this right hip is pushed up, this right here is pulling it down by twisting the hip over. And you might have some compression in your right side. And in doing this, you can feel that compression start to release. Big inhale. Keep remembering to breathe. Because every time you breathe in and out, you can allow the leg to release a little further. And then whenever you're ready, draw back up. You can hold that space before you bring it all the way back down. And release the band. And we're going to do that same side without the band. So this is all up to you with how much you're going to allow that heel to push out. And remember when I said about telescoping that leg. So you're taking that heel and you're pushing it down towards the bottom of the mat. Feeling this hip draw down, the side draw down, the chest draw down, the shoulder draw down. It's all completely connected. Wherever the hip goes, the rest of the body follows. And you can gently draw the heel up and push. Or if it's more comfortable for you to lay it down and push. Draw those toes out to the side. And then gently push the toes out. Heel is pushing out. Again, you're telescoping that leg out. Try to push that bottom of the foot out further. You want to take the left hand and place it on the left hip to make sure that left hip doesn't try to heel up. Again, that shaking is the trapped energy in your hip, and it wants to be released. It wants to find those spaces of tension and push through them and release. And whenever you're ready, again, you can either pull back through and up, or draw through that adductor, pull up through. And then we're pushing, gosh, shaking. Pushing the bottom of that foot up, 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 up. Telescoping it up to the ceiling. And this is my bad hip. So this hip dislocated when I was 15. And it's pinned out, which has now made my left hip pin in. So the fact that I am drawing it back into rotation, it wants to go back out. And this is my third time doing this today. So. And what we're going to do then, we're going to turn around for the angle, is you're going to let that foot fall over to the left. Let those toes drop down. You can draw that right hand out to stabilize, balance you out. You're letting those toes drop down to the floor. So you feel that thigh rotate. Feel that hip rotate, the hips drawing down, the toe drawing down towards the floor. Ooh, shake it, shake it, shake it. Make sure you're pushing through the heel, out, 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 out. Drawing the toes down, 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 down. And whenever you're ready, again, take as much time in each of these positions as you would like. Again, I would recommend doing the band first and then do it without the band. You're going to feel it's very different with and without the band, but the band helps you feel something pushing into your foot so that the foot can push up. Because a lot of times we don't have that muscle control to push into something that's actually not there. But doing it this way builds the muscle control. So then when you take the band off, you can actually feel that difference and you can actually feel yourself push up out of where you typically are at. So do the other leg. I've already done it. But have fun, and thank you very much.